Good morning, children. Time for Sunday morning morgue chat. Never goes away, only gets better. This week we're going to do something different. I'm not a very proficient computer guy, that's why I got old boy over here to do it for me. Yet, I decided to display my fine talents with computerism to you today by showing you some of the new bands coming out with us in the coalition shows. Now this is a new beginning, and they're from Lima, Ohio, and we'll use them for a little background music. We got the show coming up on the 10th, Friday the 10th, this Friday. Get your asses up there. Show some support for the coalition. We get bigger, we take over. That's it. It's a big party. Just us. Anyway. They did it to us. We didn't think they'd do it. Yeah, we did. And they did it. $700 billion. On top of the $315 billion they just been bailing other assholes, elitists, and fucking Republicans out. You know I'm not taking sides. I'm no Democrat neither. But anyway, it seems to me $1 trillion fucking dollars. Hey, by the way, I was looking today at the news and they don't even have enough room on the national debt scoreboard to put in $10 trillion. They didn't ever expect that, because that's stupid. Why would we ever put that many digits on a fucking board for shit we owe? Anyway, they did it. They passed it. They all passed it. They all get to fill their pockets. They get to fill back up the pockets of the guys who fucked you to begin with. But I'm sitting around the fire last night with neighbor John and another boy named Sarge. We're sitting there having a very philosophical, political discussion, and Sarge says to me, he says, well, couldn't they just spread out between the 345 million people in America? Couldn't you just spread that cash out and save them from losing their shit so that they could pay the banks, and then the banks got that money? You know, you could give it to them and they have to pay for their house. They're going to give it to these guys. Boom, we just bailed them out in a roundabout way, helping everybody. I think it would come down to something like, now you can't count degenerates and fucking illegals and shit that they're still counting in the national statistics. There might be a lot less people that you could separate this money between, you know, divide it up. So it seems to me that it could come down to everybody getting like $20,000, $30,000 for what they've spent. $20,000, $30,000, don't you think that would help you with your mortgage, help you pay for your car, help American society and the economy by, what are you going to do with that money? You're going to spend it. Gets right back to the people that they wanted to give it to in the first place. Only this way you can do the math. The other way you can't do the math. You're going to spread it out. Maybe we spend it all. Maybe there's some left in the corner. I don't know. We're not even going to look in the fucking corner. And then these guys are going to be back 1 month later doing fucking business as usual. Back to, they just saved their buddies at your expense. It's time for people to be pissed off, man. I talk to too many people. I go to like houses all day doing sprinklers and shit, and I talk to these people. And everyone is ready for revolution, whether they know it or not. What they say tends to give away what they're really thinking in their head. By the way, coming back to that proficiency, this is a great band. They're going to be playing with us this Friday. Get the hell down there. Now my proficiency enables me to go back. And then I go down on our website and I grab the other band, Killing for Sport. They're out of Kalamazoo. And they're coming all the way across the state to play for your ass. So you ought to get there and fucking support them. This is called The Hammer Speaks. This is a cool tune. I was listening to it just a little bit ago. Anyway, what are we going to do about this? I talked to freaking old ladies. Old ladies with sprinkler systems. They like to talk because they're old ladies, you know. They look forward to people just coming by and chatting it up. So anyway, these old ladies are ready for revolution, saying we cannot believe that the American public puts up with what they put up with. And then Sarge, who's an ex-Marine, was telling me that I baited him with the question, of course, saying, if you were in the Army or the Marines or any military defending your president in the White House while 3 million of your fellow Americans walked up on you wanting to take that building, what would you do? Would you gun them down? He's like, no, I don't think anyone would. I don't think any guy in the military is going to gun down his own citizens for the sake of their thieving president and a bureaucracy that doesn't work, obviously. Time to hang these bastards, man. You know, like Vlad Dracul, man. Go take your state capital and then stake them up, man. Hang them, stake them, whatever, all outside. To let the next guy, the next representative that wants to represent you, know that when he walks in there, that might be how he comes out. Get to the show. We got another coalition show going on the 17th at the Ritz, man. Gonna love that one. We got Chunk Hole playing there. They're from downriver here. Who's the other band?
Fall from Disgrace.
Well, we know Fall from Disgrace. They're coalition. We're bringing more people into the coalition. Huh?
MacArthur Street Mafia.
That's who just joined. The MacArthur Street Mafia. Every one of you guys know them. They're playing there too, man. Hell of a fucking show. We're gonna crush. You notice I'm not too mad? Well, that's because I've been sedating myself to keep my real anger from flowing. Otherwise, there would be a bloodbath around me right now. I would go to my fucking congressman and I would ask him 3 questions, and if he didn't answer them right, because we like to do things in threes, he would die. I would hang that motherfucker off, and I would hope there would be a bunch of Americans in back of me just saying, yeah, about goddamn time. Well, I ain't gonna rant no more. I'm gonna go drink. I'm gonna prepare for my week. I hope to see you guys Friday at the IROC. Get there, man. Stand up and be counted. Show the world that you're a man. I can't say the rest because it's racist and, you know, how people get. Go to these guys' websites. The violent kind.